Caleb's taking the snap, gives to Ryder Starkey. Ryder's going to play a little more offense this week than he's been playing. He takes the read and takes it down for a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
All right, I'm showing we're live on both. I just re-pushed the signal, so if you've been looking, hopefully, let me check it. I show that we're live on our system.
Okay. Nice play over to the left. We got a penalty that came in late. Caleb on that keeper.
Did he get popped a little late? We're sorry, we were checking our system. We got in a text that we weren't live, so hopefully.
Got a horse collar tackle, so that's going to take the ball half the distance down to maybe the 4.5.
All right, I see us on YouTube. If it's still not working, so you're probably getting the feedback in our mic for just. Mine's on. Do you still have yours on? I can hear. To about the 6-yard line as that clock ticks down to 3:30 to go here in the 2-8 construction first quarter. Grateful to our friends over at MC Master Roofing, bringing all these first downs to you.
Got a false start against us. Had 5 penalties. This kind of puts Abernathy in a conundrum. Do you take it and push us back 1st and goal from the 9, or do you leave it and take 2nd and goal from the 6?
We're at that strange place in the night as that sun's about to disappear and camera gets a little easier on the color. Thanks for hanging with us.
They're going to decline it, make it 2nd and goal from the 6.
Yeah, I think 1st and 9 or 2nd and 6. I like the call. So we're going to go single down low. You got Cooper Brown one-on-one down here to the left. You got Ryder Starkey in the backfield, 2 up top. You do have Parker in at the tight end. He's going to chip. Oh, I think Caleb walks into the end zone if he keeps that, but what it'll be is an incomplete pass to Cooper Brown.
And that was a tough throw. You know, Caleb's rolling to his left. We're flooding the left side, and when it's not open,
Cooper wheels
back
to
the right, and that's a tough, no matter how good your quarterback it is, that's a tough throw to be rolling left and throw it back to the right. It's one of those things your coaches tell you probably don't need to do.
We're going to go stacks down here to us. Everybody else in tight up top. See if you don't slip Parker out. No, we're going to get it to Cooper Brown. Say, hey, one-on-one, Cooper, can you win it? And he does! That's a Cole McDonald, Edward Jones, touchdown, Cooper Brown with the 6-yard pass from Caleb Cook.
We talked about Abernathy having multiple weapons to start the game. We do too.
Absolutely.
You know, Colby's going to get some spectacular catches, and there's that connection, the fact that he's the brother of the quarterback. But you got Parker Lyle, you got Cooper Brown, you got Jake Fogerson.
Ball's on the ground.
Conley Mounts and several other guys that have stepped up and made plays.
Ball's going to float in the air, and it's going to land. So it will stay 7-6. Man, Beck took a shot to the and I mean, his helmet went flying 5 yards. I don't know how that's not a roughing penalty. If not a roughing, a targeting penalty. I mean, he took it right under the chin.
Well, it's not a targeting penalty because you're at Abernathy, and you're not going to get that call on the road very often. Coach Ward's pretty hot.
I would be too, because that's forget penalties. That's a dangerous hit on a period.
Yes.
Like, you just don't. There's a reason we've tried to take those hits out of the game. I mean, we all like big hits. We all like big blocks, but you got to stay off the head. So 7-6 after that Carl McDonald, Edward Jones touchdown. Every great team needs a winning game plan. Carl McDonald with Edward Jones is here to help you design your financial strategy, just like a coach on game day. Whether it's retirement, college savings, or just getting ahead, Carl's got your back. Contact Carl McDonald with Edward Jones today at 806-698-8849, and let's score a touchdown for your financial future. Proud supporter of the New Home Leopards.
And that was a needed drive for the Leopards.
Absolutely.
You know, you, as a coach, you want to get up 2 scores, and you don't ever want to be down 2 scores. And I know you want that extra point, but just staying with them.
Starkey kicks this one deep. Oh, he's got a lane and blockers over there. What a job coming from the backside. Who was that?
You guys, Bridger Brown.
That was Bridger Brown. Good job, Bridger. Saves a really big play. That's going to be returned up to the 45, but that could have been a lot more. They had that set up well with the wedge over there on the left side.
Thought a really good job by Graham Stanford. Graham playing safety back there, and he just holds that gap long enough to let Bridger come over and make that play. You got kids doing their job.
So you got single in the back, trips up tops, single in motion. Got the coaches next to us. They're screaming for a hold. It was pretty blatant. Like Coach Abney said, not going to get a lot of calls in Abernathy, Texas. Not against the Lopes, at least. You want me to raise that window? Are you good? Can see a little better. The window was dirty.
We're talking about something over there. But I mean, as a coach, I'm not going to lie to you. As a coach, I wanted to run plays like that towards my sideline.
What did they call on us?
I think they called a face mask.
They called a late hit out of bounds is what they called. That is not what he signaled, but that is what the call is. Boy,
sure didn't want to give them 40 yards on their first 2 plays here.
So here they are at the 35-yard line. Single up top with the tight end in. Twins down to a single in the backfield. Oh, and they're giving it to 22. He's running downhill. Somebody watch the Roscoe film.
Well, and they're running right behind a D1 commit, too.
Yeah, running behind Carver, who's playing center tonight. They pick up 9 yards on first down. It's going to make 2nd down and 1. So now they're in the pistol formation with twins down to us, one in tight. They're going to fake that handoff. Great job by the linebackers. Oh, but we just lose number 5. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even see where Maverick Shagan came from, but he came across the formation and nobody picked him up. He just ran open. And that is a touchdown, Lopes.
You just can't give anybody that long enough to throw a football.
Absolutely not. I mean, he sat back there all day and had all day. There was no pressure coming.
No, and as he did start to roll just a little bit to the right, we came up and just made that gap even bigger behind us.
Oh, but we blocked the extra point. We're off to the races. Oh, what a block! Cooper's going to get caught, though. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh.
That was a wild play.
Cooper down. Hopefully he just landed on the ball because it looked like he did, and the air's just knocked out. Cooper's one of those you need.
Well, everything about how he's acting is just he got the win. Yeah. He got taken down from behind, didn't know it was coming, and it's crazy. You fall awkwardly, and so a lot of times you land on the ball.
And you land on that football. That's what it looked like.
And your lungs don't appreciate that.
Hey, shout out to Colt Keys. What a job. Cooper was almost caught at the 50, and Colt Keys runs that play down and gets a block that looked like it might free Cooper, but Abernathy had one more speedster, was able to come down and get him down. Ward having a good conversation over here with the officials.
There's the play you needed, too, though, because that keeps you just down by 7.
Absolutely.
Take care of business, go tie the game.
So here we go. A little bit of fire in the belly that we hadn't seen from the Leopards in a few weeks. I like Ward out there chewing on him too because he's just standing up for his guys. Like, Abernathy did a good job of answering. Now let's see if the Leopards can. Minute 55 to go here in this 2-8 construction first quarter. I should have got you another word from one of our sponsors during that little break. Sorry. I'll get you one right after this kickoff when we get ready for an MC Master Roofing first down. Unless we take it to the house, which I'm all right with.
Sign me up.
I think our friends at MC Master be all right with that too. It's going to be a pooch kick. That ball's going to dive. Ty Dutton's going to pick it up. And Ty's going to drag a few guys up to the 35. So we'll get ready for a first down for the Leopards, brought to you by MC Master Roofing. When you need a roof that can stand up to the elements, call the pros at MC Master Roofing. For quality you can trust, dial 806-698-4653. That's 806-698-4653. As the Leopard offense led back out by Caleb Cook.
Let's go answer. Get a positive first down play.
Got a lot of guys in tight. Let's see if. I thought that was about what's going to happen is Caleb was going to take it with blockers. What a block out there on the edge, too, by Jake Fogerson. He's going to pick up 8 or 9. What are they going to give him? They're going to mark him down at 8. Good read there by Caleb. He fakes that handoff, puts it in Starkey's belly, pulls it out as everybody takes a step right, and he's out there, had Parker Lyles and Jake Fogerson leading the way for him.
You know, we've run that for 2 years, but Caleb never pulled it. It was always a handoff to Logan or to Barron Bass or to somebody. And this can
Starkey get the edge? Oh, what a job, Starkey using the speed there. And what a block by Miles Clark on the edge to help him get there. Good to see Miles back. Miles missed a few weeks there. Starkey's showing off some wheels for a big dude.
Starkey's just an athlete. You can't be a Division I shortstop and not be able to move, and he's quite probably that. And it's going to show up on the football field too.
All day. I'll tell you a cool story about Starkey here in a minute in baseball. Starkey staying in, offset, twins and bow. Oh, no, we're going to send Colby in motion. Caleb, man, he's keeping it tonight. And what a job! That's going to be an MC Master Roofing first down to the 25-yard line after the 23-yard pickup there by Caleb Cook. What a read.
One of the things I love as an old coach is to see what wrinkles you pick up on film. And Coach Ward has really zeroed in on that. Abernathy's struggling to defend that zone read with the quarterback power up the middle, and you can't not recognize Colby Cook sprinting across the field. I mean, he's a freak athlete, but all it takes is those linebackers to take about 2 steps out of position, and then Caleb pulls it, and he's up the middle.
He's a stud, but he's not fast. And look, we're making him run. Look at that, 9 down. That's going to be first and goal, and MC Master Roofing first down inside the 10-yard line is Lincoln. This earlier, I don't know if we were on air, if it was just you and I. If you watched Farwell East-West, and that defense wore down as that game went on. Farwell put up over 40 points, and that's what you're seeing here is even when they're not going East-West, they're making your eyes go East-West. Gets it pushed out of bounds about the 4.
We talked about contrasting styles. You know, if this was a boxing match, Abernathy wants to get you into a slug it out. Yeah. And we want to be out and move and get around and find an opening to get a spot. And you can see that and how both teams are playing.
Well, we're about to come to the end of this 2-8 construction first quarter. as it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 4, and we will be back after this break.
Construction, your local home exterior experts serving Amarillo, Lubbock, and the entire Texas Panhandle, offers a range of budget-friendly home improvement options to upgrade the efficiency and curb appeal of your home. Whether you're looking for windows, doors, roofing, or jellyfish lighting, we're here to help. We're committed to giving back to our communities by donating 5% of our profits to Panhandle Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
When it comes to your home, only trust the experts at 28 Construction.
28 Construction, your local home exterior experts serving Amarillo, Lubbock, and the entire Texas Panhandle, offers a range of budget-friendly home improvement options to upgrade the efficiency and curb appeal of your home. Whether you're looking for windows, doors, roofing, or jellyfish lighting, we're here to help. We're committed to giving back to our communities by donating 5% of our profits to Panhandle Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
When it comes to your home, only trust the experts at 28 Construction.
28 Construction, your
All right, we get ready to come back here in the 2-8 Construction second quarter. You got your commercial back-to-back. Don't have it set to freeze. That's my. Just a quick little district update. Post and New Deal right down the road playing in New Deal. Post leads that one 20-7. I think we're watching 2 of the top teams, and you include Post. Those are probably the top 3 teams in the district. Hey, we're going pistol formation. Got Lincoln Preston deep, Parker up. Parker with a good block on the edge. And then, Caleb just keeps it a little bit too long. He's got to get that ball and throw it over there to Ron Francis on the side if you don't like what you see.
No doubt. You don't want to be taking those unnecessary hits.
Yeah, lose 5 yards and get rocked.
And we talked about adjustments. I mean, Abernathy's got good coaches too. They've seen us do that little sprint out action multiple times and be successful, and now they've got their outside linebacker or corner, whichever you want to call it, to that sprint outside's coming up to apply pressure. And so now we've got to make an adjustment.
Oh, they come free. Caleb does a good job staying alive. Oh, he's going to throw it back across his body. Touchdown! Jake Fulgerson in the back of the end zone. Man, you would normally say don't throw that ball. You're like, don't throw it across. Oh, touchdown. Good throw. Good throw, Caleb. Good throw.
Hey, I'm a basketball coach I've lived with. What are you doing? Good shot. So.
Cole McDonald, Edward Jones, touchdown pass from Caleb Cook to Jake Fulgerson. This time snap back, kick up, and McDonald kicks it through. We're all knotted at 13 here in the second quarter. Let me get that updated as well.
You know, and what you said earlier, you know, you've got a kid for them, number 52, Ryan Hillis, who's 6'1", 215, defensive end. He's trying to catch Caleb Cook out on the side, and that's just an athletic mismatch. He's not going to catch Caleb from behind. And so even though he's putting pressure on him, he can't make that play because he's limited athletically. And the pass that Caleb threw, he knows that he can put the ball up for Jake or Colby, and they're going to come down with it 9 times out of 10.
And what a throw. I know the listeners can't hear, but I'll let you watch. Watch the throw. And just his eyes. You got Caleb looking. He sees Jake and puts it where only Jake can get it.
Yeah, that's a really nice throw.
Got the beautiful Jamie Lyles down there filming with Ryder Grace taking photos. So we got a cool little replay. We'll get it posted here in a minute. So now we're in tight. And this one we're going to punch up, and that ball's going to bounce. And they're not sure where it's going to go. Oh, it's a block in the back over there. See if a flag's thrown. It is not, but they're going to be forced out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
I would
Braylon Chapman took a shot from behind on that return.
I would venture a guess you don't see many flags against the Antelopes on their sideline.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of coaching. You run the ball towards your sideline for a reason.
Yeah.
When you've got your coaches breathing down that side judge's neck, sometimes it's hard for them to find that flag.
And, the further you get from your Lubbocks or your Amarillos, the more local some of those officials are, too. I mean, and I'm not saying they intentionally do it, but you just don't believe that. The kid, he wouldn't hit him in the back. I mean, nice job by the Leopard D-line as they tried to bring that reverse motion back across the field, limited to one. Good job by Brayson Beck to stay outside. He held contained, forced it inside, where he had help, and Ryder Watkins was there to make the play. Oh, just too big of a cushion out there. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, going to make it 3rd down and about 1.5.
We asked earlier, are they going to be willing to be patient enough to just keep taking what we give them? And so far they have been.
I have a feeling they're going to run 22 between the tackles behind Keaton. And they do, and we do not stop him. Before 22 even got to the line of scrimmage, they had moved the line of scrimmage 3 or 4 yards downfield. That was just a good job of blocking there by the Antelopes.
And yeah, it's not a matter of effort on our guys' part. It's just they're all giving up. Well, maybe not our nose guard, but both of our defensive ends are giving up 30 to 40 pounds, and they're fighting an uphill battle.
So trips down to us. They're going to try extend. Good job, Ty Dutton. What a read there, Ty Dutton.
And right there is what's our strength. It's our speed. It's our quickness. When they try to go laterally, Ty fills up great, and they're not pushing the ball straight at us. If they're going to run towards us like that, we're going to make that play 9 times out of 10.
Man, that guard was looking for Ryder Watkins to block, and Ty just ran right in behind him and kept that contained right there. 2nd down and 10 after the no gain. Trips up top, single down low. Oh, he's still moving. And he drops that ball as Kobe Cook was closing in.
If he's watched some film, some of the hits Colby's put on this year, I might drop that ball too.
He looked up to see who was coming at him, and now you got 3rd and 10, and this is where we haven't had the Antelopes tonight.
Yes.
3rd and long.
Neither one of these teams wants to be behind the sticks, but if we are, I think we're a little better geared to it just because of our passing ability.
Yeah.
Abernathy does not want to get in 3rd and 10s.
No, they do not. Wouldn't be shocked to not see if we don't bring Ryder Watkins up the middle. Ryder Starkey. And he's coming. What a job he does getting around the edge. Watkins. Oh, my goodness. The ball's loose. It's a turnover. It's coming back. Colt Keys gets tackled by Ty Dutton. Ty's coming up to block, and Colt was trying to jump outside, and their feet get tangled. But that is going to be an MC Master Roofing 1st down, Leopards.
We've got a penalty back here in the backfield.
It's holding. They ripped Ryder Watkins. Surely they're not going to bail him out and give him a late hit on the quarterback. They ripped Ryder Watkins to the ground. Their offense is staying on the field. There is not a chance. This flag, when it was thrown, was holding. Now, what it's called here will be very interesting because Ryder Watkins got yanked to the ground. They're going to call roughing the pass. Oh, they're going to call. Oh, now it's targeting.
Their personal foul and targeting.
Oh, on the return, so it's after possession.
Okay. But who did they eject? Because if there's targeting, that's an ejection.
That's an ejectable. That ball was thrown so far away from
And I didn't watch. I wonder if we had a kid go try to take somebody out on the return. And I don't know. I'm just guessing because it would have to be.
But that flag was thrown early. Like, that was a holding flag when it hit the ground. And it's still on the ground. Y'all might go pick up your flag.
There he goes.
I thought they were going to, Ryder Watkins was going to get the call for a hold because he sacks the quarterback if he's not held on the play.
And the targeting is a tough one in high school because in college you can review it.
Yes.
And you can decide and you can actually see it in some play. It happens so fast that if you call that in high school, you better be really, really sure.
Handoff up. Nice little move in the hole. Lincoln Preston, he's got some room. What a block by Jake Fogerson out here, too. That's going to be an MC Master Roofing first down at the 27. We may have found something with Lincoln Preston at running back.
That's a 40-yard gain, and there is. He just got a little burst that nobody else has had in the backfield.
Down to the 27 with the MC Master Roofing first down. This time Colby keeps it as they jump back there towards Lincoln. He'll pick up 2 on the play.
There's no fake on that one. That's just quarterback power.
That was a good job by Curry to stay home. I'm going to tell you this, though. They're bringing all those guys in the box. You're going to be able to kind of duke that little quarterback keeper, and you're going to be open up the seam later. Cooper Brown looking to make something happen out there. He'll get 2 or 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. It's a long pass to pick up 2 yards.
It is. Boy, and you want to be able to catch that on the move and not have to. He stopped and tried to retrace ground, and that's not how Mike Leach drew that up when he started running that tunnel screen.
It is not. Now we're in the pistol formation. Lincoln Preston, Parker Lyles both in there. Parker picks up a good block. This time, Caleb just throws that one away.
And credit to Abernathy. They made a good adjustment. Both of the last 2 possessions, and we've tried to roll somebody out, they've done a much better job of containing the edge with some pressure and made it tougher on us after getting burned by a couple of plays like that early.
Yeah, and they've worked that safety to the wide side of the field. You'll see them run a deep shell back here with number 5, and so now you're going to have to look intermediate. But he's watching the corner. That drag back across the middle is going to be open. Oh, no! Oh, no! What a throw! And Jake Fogerson he tries to turn upfield before he has possession, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, if he catches that, I don't know that that's a touchdown. I don't know if that guy can tackle Jake in space.
And I think Jake was already thinking the same thing. He's thinking, if I turn this upfield inside, oh, my goodness.
And we're going to have to win those battles. They're keeping 7 guys in the box, and we've got man-to-man on the split receivers all the way across the board. They're not getting any safety help. So when they're giving us a cushion, when you get that curl, got to complete that and then let our athleticism take over.
So here comes Abernathy back out. Game tied at 13, 7 minutes to go till halftime. They take the little 5-yard out that we're giving, a big cushion up there. Cooper Brown giving an 8-9-yard cushion at the snap, and they're just going 5 yards and stopping.
He broke on that a lot faster. If I'm Coach Keys, I'm talking to our guys about watching the stop and go because he broke on that much quicker. Dadgummit, I can't find the other coaches that won't make adjustments. That's what makes coaching hard.
Yeah, if you see it, they see it. Good job there. Ryder Watkins, Ty Dutton.
Cager Stowe, and at the bottom of every pile, it seems like Ty Dutton rolls off.
He does. 3rd and 3. Give Starkey a little credit. He was in there too. Colton Tucker was in there. Our center out there playing some nose guard right now. He's built for it. He's a wrestler. He likes this challenge of going against D1. Good job! Ryder Starkey stuffs it in the backfield.
What a nice play. Brayson Beck.
Held his ground.
Brayson Beck at all of 5'4" held his edge and makes that running back turn back into the middle. And I'm sorry, you have not had any luck the last 3 or 4 years turning back into the middle against the Leopards. When you go from Logan Addison to Ryan Stark, you basically have the same kid just hammering you both times. And what a great job by Brayson Beck right there.
So the punt team is on. What a stop by the Leopard defense. Don't do anything crazy. That ball's going to be kicked, angled out of bounds. Going to go out of it's going to straighten up. Still going to be 43-yard line for the Leopards.
Talk about a big time of the game. We got 5:16 right here, and we know we're going to get the ball in the second half. If you can go down and get a score with not much time left and go in up 20-13, you're going to get the ball to start the second half, and you get that little chance to double it.
Yeah, it's almost a turnover.
And as we said earlier, down or up 2 scores changes everything about how you have to call plays and call defenses.
So here we go, 5:16 to go. Jalen Mounts, we're going to get your spot next. Hopefully after this touchdown drive. Actually, we'll get you in the middle of this touchdown drive. This time you got Ryder Starkey in the backfield, still in pistol formation. Oh, we're running the option. Oh, look at that. Starkey did a great job. Look at Caleb still driving down the field. That's an MC Master Roofing first down to the 32. That's how you run that option.
And there's a wrinkle we have not shown anybody.
You stretch it. Starkey was a little shocked, though. He was like, oh, wait, he's still going.
I think Ryan didn't want to take off and block and have Caleb turn around and pitch it. So he was going to – and everybody assumed he was out of bounds. Caleb got another 10 yards.
This time he does go to Starkey, who powers through that hole. Going to be down to about the 30. That's going to be a 2-yard gain on first down. That one's almost just to get the clock running again. I mean, obviously you want yards. I mean, you're not – but that play gets the clock running because they stopped it. I think it should have started again once they spotted the ball, but they never started the clock. This time they'll flare Starkey out. Oh, turn that thing upfield. He'll go out of bounds. Going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. Even more, they're going to spot him back at the 27-yard line.
I'll tell you something that is encouraging, though. We've made a nice pocket for Caleb to throw out of the last 3 dropbacks.
We have.
And if we can throw without having to move him to the side and let that just be a weapon instead of the only way we can pass, well, that opens up a lot of the field.
This time Caleb keeps it. Going to make a move. He's going to be about 2 yards short, down to the 23-yard line. I think Starkey's gassed. Look at him. They'll get Lincoln Preston in on 4th and 2.
That's not a bad trade.
That's not. Lincoln is, I'm telling you, we have found something in Lincoln Preston at running back tonight. Oh, and you're going to hand it to Kobe running downhill, and we just didn't block it. And they pick it up. It looks like Parker thought he was going to bounce it outside, and he blocks inside, and Kobe cuts it up inside, and God dog it, just a miscommunication. 3:40 to go.
No, that was big. Now we've got to make sure we don't give up points.
New home Leopard fans looking for a game changer in real estate? Meet Jay Lynn Mounts of the Amy Tapp Real Estate Team. Whether you're buying your first home or upgrading to a new one, Jay Lynn's got the winning strategy to make it happen. Call her today at 806-239-5767. Handoff up the middle. They got some room. Oh, and he cut back. That's going to be a first down after a 13-yard pickup for the Lopes.
I'm going to be shocked if you don't start seeing a steady diet of that until we prove we can stop it.
No doubt.
They've got in trouble when they've tried to be cute, but when they just line up and try to hammer us, we've struggled. And so I'm going to be shocked if that's not what they kind of just start hanging their hat on.
Or they would love to score and not give us a possession.
No doubt.
Deep across the field. He's there. Nice throw and catch. Oh, did he pull him? They're going to roll it incomplete. Jake Fulkerson does the great job of making sure he gets a hand in there. He does not survive the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's huge because that was a beautifully thrown ball.
And I thought he had a step, but they ruled that he had to survive the ground, and he did not. What a job by Jake Fulkerson to make sure that he made contact as soon as he caught that ball.
And he did a good job ripping down from behind, grabbing arms, making that tough. Duval's as good a sophomore athlete as there is on the South Plains, and so, you know, if he gets a chance,
we're going to get
you don't wanna
timeout
give him
Abernathy. So we'll take a break with him, and we'll be right back.
Construction, your local home exterior experts serving Amarillo, Lubbock, and the entire Texas Panhandle, offers a range of budget-friendly home improvement options to upgrade the efficiency and curb appeal of your home. Whether you're looking for windows, doors, roofing, or jellyfish lighting, we're here to help. We're committed to giving back to our communities by donating 5% of our profits to Panhandle Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
When it comes to your home, only trust the experts at 28 Construction.
28 Construction.
All right, we're back. 2:53 to go till halftime. Second down and 10 for the Lopes. They're going to hand that ball off to 22. Oh, what a shot there. Colby comes up to lay the wood. Not before he picks up 6. So it's going to be third down and 4. Clock ticks down to 2:40 to go here in the 2-8 Construction second quarter. This would be a big stop because you still got all 3 timeouts. If you stop them here and you take one, you've got 2 minutes on the clock and 2 timeouts after the punt. Here we go. Third and 4. Let's go, Leopard defense. Big play here. 22 is not in the game. That shocks me. Twins to each side. They're going to roll it out. Oh, yeah. Watkins blocked in the back. Not going to need it because he's going to come back and make the sack. Timeout, Leopard. Oh, no, not going to have to take the timeout because of the flag. Minute 58 to go. We're going to decline the penalty, bring on the punt team, and the Leopards are going to get this ball with 3 timeouts to go. You see Coach Ward signal, no thank you. 4th down and 7. What a hustle play by Ryder Watkins because he's held, he's blocked in the back, and he still finds a way to make the play for the sack.
And that play happens because of phenomenal coverage on the backside. They're running a great smash concept where the inside receiver goes to the corner and the outside receiver curls up or breaks out. And Brayson Beck and Colt Keys handed that off beautifully. Jake was over the top. Great job by our defensive backs. Give our pressure time to get there.
This one, stay away. Let that ball, we don't even care where it lands. We're going to have a minute 40, 3 timeouts. That's a lot of time for these Leopards. Got cut off on Jay Lynn a little bit ago. Attention Leopard fans, Jay Lynn Mounts from the Amy Tapp Real Estate Team is your MVP in the housing market. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, she brings home field advantage to every real estate transaction. Call Jay Lynn at 806-239-5767 and let her expertise guide you to your next victory. For a winning real estate experience, choose Jay Lynn Mounts. Go Leopards. Man, this is what you were looking for the Leopards. Just that fight coming back. Maybe didn't see quite as much of it in Roscoe as we wanted to, but after a bye week, some guys feeling better. Oh, that's pitched out. Starkey looking to turn it up. He'll step out of bounds at the 33. Colby Cook did a good job blocking there.
That's a great job by your coaching staff. I mean, he could have lowered his shoulder and picked up 3 more yards, but he got out of bounds, got the clock stopped, and realized right now the clock is as big an enemy as Abernathy is.
So 2nd down and 5 after that 5-yard gain on the MC Master Roofing first down. Good throw, nice catch, stepped out of bounds. MC Master Roofing first down.
So look at that. You've used 2 plays, basically about 13 seconds, got about 16, 18 yards, still have all 3 timeouts. Great job by the Leopards.
Yeah, you'll trade a yard a second any day of the week, right?
No. As long as you got 100 seconds.
I was about to say. And we happen to have 88 more. Good throw. Oh, Colby, he cut that off. We'll take the timeout.
That's where Colby needed to catch that and just keep
on
going, step out of bounds.
That's the playmaker in Colby. He's like, I can make this guy miss.
And I say that, half the time you're right. He's going to make that guy miss and go score, and we're telling him what a great job it is. That's such a balance in letting the guy who's a playmaker make plays and also encourage him to try to help us out with time a little bit. But
with 3 timeouts, you don't hate taking one there. You still got 81 seconds, 51 yards to go. I'm telling you, that safety shell on the outside, and now that we're getting a little bit of time, we're going to find some drag routes over the middle.
And the other thing I think we can look for is if we're going to run trips consistently, and they're going to leave one-on-one on the backside, you either got Cooper Brown or Jake Fogerson one-on-one with a guy.
Yeah.
You better be pretty dang good to consistently stop them one-on-one, especially if we've got trips to the boundary side and that isolated receiver with a good chunk of the field to work with.
Yeah, and look at the cushion. They're giving Fogerson some respect down here. It's a 10-yard cushion. The nice thing now is the clock stops at a first down. So you just want to make sure you get the first down if you're going to get tackled in bounds. I think they're going to call them offsides. But we'll pick up the first down. Clock will stop.
It's a crew that doesn't have mics to work with, which is unusual. They're having to run in to talk about the penalties every time.
Are they going to call us for an illegal formation? They did. You got, I didn't pay that close of attention. I guess I could. So now we're back to 2nd down and 10. So the play clock will start. Game clock still frozen, so that's good. Oh, look at Caleb buying some time, but just not. I mean, there was no blocking on that one. Caleb, and here's what sucks. We were so open down the seam.
Yes, we were.
I mean, if Caleb has any time, he hits Parker, and we might have scored there.
And now we're at the point that Abernathy wants to call a timeout because they want to get the ball back.
So 1:01 left. Was that an Abernathy? No, that was our.
No, that was
that was Abernathy.
Abernathy touched our timeout.
So,
I mean, from Abernathy's perspective, they get another stop right here and get another timeout, and then they've got 50 seconds to take a shot, and they've already hit a couple of big, deep plays. You know, they're thinking that they might be able to get a score before halftime.
work the middle of that field. They've got 7 in the box. 8, really. Nice throw, nice catch. Colby Cook with the catch. An MC Master Roofing first down. Whoa, you can't. That's still a first down, but they spotted the ball 2 yards short of where he went out of bounds.
That guy on that sideline is killing us.
He easily goes out at the 42. Like,
Yes.
It's right down in front of me. Like, I can't get an any better angle of it.
Well, and he's not getting any help from his back judge over here.
So here we go, 56.4 seconds, MC Master Roofing first down at the 44. Starkey. We had one man in that route to this side, and he was double covered. So Caleb just throws it over to the cheerleaders and says, let's live to fight another down.
Well, and a smart play by a senior. I mean, we want to score right here, but what we cannot have happen is the turnover or give them the ball back. If the worst case scenario is going in tied at 13, we're in good shape.
Absolutely. Get the ball in the second half. Look at this cushion in the seam. Somebody come back, somebody come back, somebody come back and help him. Oh, Caleb, you got to throw that. He gets out of bounds, though, so the clock will stop. I'd rather Caleb throw that ball away and not take the hit, though.
I would, too, and we got one of their players mouthing off to Coach Ward. And
Not that they'll flag anything here.
I'm going to say, son, I don't know that's a –
And that's not the tree you want to bark up.
John Ward's too good of a man to get into it with the kid, but if he chose not to, he'd break you in half.
I look up to John Ward, and I mean that literally. Like,
hey.
I stand next to him, and I'm like, you are a big man.
I'm 6'3", and there's very few coaches I look up to in a physical sense. John Ward is definitely one of them.
So we'll take a timeout here. 40.4 seconds left. Let me get you a word from a couple of these sponsors. Our first downs for the Leopards are brought to you by MC Master Roofing. When you need a roof that can stand up to the elements, call the pros at MC Master Roofing. For quality you can trust, dial 806-698-4653. That's 806-698-4653.
You were right earlier. It's a beautiful night for a football game.
Man, isn't it? I almost gave Carl McDonald a spot, and I said, wait a second. We're going to score a touchdown before halftime. He'll get his spot at the touchdown. You got a Carl McDonald touchdown coming. Watch.
I like Carl McDonald touchdowns punctuated by a Caden McDonald extra point.
Amen. So we're at 3rd down and 11. Trips up top, single down low. Now they're moving that safety to the top side. Now you got Jake Fogerson one-on-one, but no blocking. Kayla, and we're going to get a – here's the terrible part of that holding call that you cannot do. You gave him a free timeout.
Yes.
Don't hold. You've already opened the floodgates. What are you doing reaching up that late in the play, pulling a guy to the ground? Now they're going to get the ball back with a timeout. Because they'll decline the penalty. You're not, the sack is the sack. I get it. It's a guy trying to make a play, but we've already missed the play. Like, a little bit of awareness.
So 33 seconds to go. 4th down for us.
Oh, we're leaving the offense on? No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to quick kick this.
Well, if nothing else, he made them burn their timeout.
Did they take it or we? I think we took. No, they did
They
take
did.
that.
They
Holy
took it.
cow.
Wiley came sprinting on the field. That's their last time out. And
That was huge. That was a heads-up play by Ward. Even if you don't intend to punt it, they've run their punt team on, and you keeping your offense out there, burn that timeout.
well, the only way they're going to stop the clock is with the timeout, because you can walk out there once they wound the clock, and you can get down to 5 seconds, quick kick it, and that ball won't get returned. Or won't get stopped with anything under 5 seconds.
Oh, they declined the penalty, so
Yes.
the clock started.
So the
That's
clock
right.
starts.
That's right. When you decline the penalty. So we get bailed out by them declining the penalty.
And really, should have had to tell the official we're declining the penalty and immediately called the timeout. They lost 3 seconds on that.
They did. I don't think they thought the clock was going to run. Because in your mind, the clock stops at a penalty. But you're right. If the penalty's declined and the clock was already moving, the clock starts when it's wound. Starkey they're not putting anybody back, so Starkey can get a nice punt, Ryder Starkey.
Stay out of the end zone. Stay
No,
out of the end zone.
man. 22 seconds. I bet they kneel on it. They're not a big play offense. You're going to drop Lincoln and Jake back. The last thing you want to do is get a ball intercepted and us have a Hail Mary chance at the end of the half.
Or a strip sack in the back. We've gotten better pressure here the middle of the second quarter on. I tell you, Pake Freeman right now is talking to Lincoln Preston, and one of the things he's saying is nothing gets behind you.
No doubt. I'm shocked Jake's not back there with him. Yeah, they're bringing everybody in tight. This will be they'll kneel on it. We'll take a break going into halftime with them. I like first halves that don't have technology problems. I mean, I did have somebody say they couldn't find it on YouTube, but we found it. When I repushed it, it was there. So here we go. Here's what we will do. Yeah, we'll just leave it running. And we will take a break with them. Headed to the half, 13-13 here in this opening district play. You're seeing a lot of fight from these Leopards that we haven't seen a lot of. Well, last week we didn't because it was a bye week, but you didn't really see this in Roscoe. This is what you wanted to see coming out of the bye. And now the Leopards get the ball to start the second half, and you come out and you can start to take control of this game early.
And we needed it. I think we needed it mentally.
Oh, absolutely.
Emotionally, we needed to be at a position where we are not facing a huge uphill battle in the second half, because it's not a matter of athleticism or our scheme or coaching. For whatever reason, we just have hit a little stretch there. We weren't just very sharp.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, from coaching high school kids my last 30 years, they're high school kids.
No doubt.
Can't always predict what how a 16 or 17-year-old kid's going to react, and it's a long season. So really tickled with the fight that they've had coming out and getting after Abernathy like this.
All right, so we will take a break. 19 minutes on the clock. We'll be back in about 10 of it, and we'll get you ready for the second half. We'll show you the band and let you watch Abernathy perform.
Say zoom out.
All right, we're back. 2 minutes to go till second half. Leopards will receive the ball first. We talked about a beautiful night for football. Winds picked up a little bit, moving left to right across your screen. But what a night for the Leopards to respond. That had to be a massive confident boost. I mean, you're really a dropped pass that probably turns into a touchdown, and then a couple just, misplays from this really not just being a 13-13 game, but you could have gone into the half up 27-13. But your defense has made all the adjustments. Abernathy came out, scored on the first 2 drives, and I don't think they have 40 yards of offense after those first 2 drives.
I don't think so either. And I'm, again, going to be very interested to see, do they go in at halftime and go, okay, what worked for us? What worked was 22 going downhill, power running game. I'm going to be interested to see if we get a heavy dose of that early. And then play action off of it, because that's how they hit the 2 big plays in the first half to score. That second touchdown was off a play action pass off 22 down, and then bringing that receiver across the field. So I'm interested to see how that shakes out. Adjustments are always fun to watch.
It is. And let's be honest, they had a massive play that got rolled an incomplete pass because Jake Fogerson comes in as the receiver's coming to the ground, and he separates the receiver from the ball. And so they can say the same thing. They're a couple plays away from having a lead as well. But I like where the Leopards are at. You're coming in 13-13, a lot of confidence on the defensive side. And it was funny. You're talking to a couple dads on the way to the restroom. I took a restroom break at half, and they're like, did you see Keys on that defense? And just the response he got. They're like, because sometimes you coach and you can scream and you can try to fire them up, but they don't respond. Our defense responded.
Well, our kids love Coach Keys, and he's not a guy that yells all the time. So when he does,
it means something.
And he gets fiery, our kids know that he means it, and they know that he loves them.
Parker Lyles picks it up. He's up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up at the 30, and he will go down there. Not much. We pooch, and they still set up their return. We receive the pooch, and we all kind of look at it. And it's like, hey, go block somebody, guys. So here we come. This is a big drive in the game. You just feel like if the Leopards get a score here, all the momentum shifts to the Leopard side away from that home team. Twins down to a single in the back. Caleb's going to keep it. Nice little read. Patient. Picked up about 5 on that MC Master Roofing first down. Actually, we'll call it 6 up to the 36. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
If you watch this play the last couple of years, Caleb has not run a lot, and it'd be easy to get the impression that he's not physical, which is the absolute opposite. Our coaches did not have him running on purpose. Well, because he's too physical sometimes.
He is, because there was a play in Sudan where he introduced one of those Sudan kids to varsity football, that safety. And, he actually came out of that Sudan game a little banged up. Oh, come on. He's down. You don't have to drive him into the ground. Abernathy does a good job of wrapping up Lincoln in the backfield. Going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Going to push us back to 3rd down and 7. You'd like to see that whistle blow a little sooner so Lincoln doesn't get slammed to the ground, suplex to the ground. Here's a change. Now 55 is in on defense. He did not play defense in the first half. So now you've got Carver in on defense. Oh, we got a big play opportunity. Drops it in. Oh, and Keys just doesn't come back to the ball.
He beat double coverage, and the pass was just a little behind him.
And you'd like to see him just kind of ease up a little bit. One of 2 things happens if he eases up and comes back for that ball. He catches it, or it's interference.
Pass interference.
Because they're going to run right through him.
Another thing I'm going to be interested to watch is their playmakers, number 1, number 3, 22. Those guys are all on defense as well. And
they came after that punt.
Who's in better shape may play a factor before this is all said and done.
Nice job by Starkey getting that one off.
Hate to let a big play opportunity like that get away.
Yes.
All right, Abernathy did what they wanted. Let's see if we can do what we want with our defense.
So 10:22 to go here in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic third quarter. They're going to hand it off to 22. Like you said, think you'll see a heavy dose of him. He's going to pick up 5, sets up 2nd down and 5. He is a big physical runner.
Well, their offensive line is definitely the strength of their team. Really, outside of the play where we were 2 times that Ryder Watkins has gotten pressure, we haven't really pressured them when they were passing. And when they've wanted to run downhill, they've moved the line of scrimmage the wrong way for the Leopards.
They'll hand it off again. Same thing. And he'll pick up 9 this time. So that's going to be a 1st down, Antelopes. Now you just got to find out who's going to make a play for the Leopards.
I'd be surprised if Coach Keys doesn't start trying to run blitz a little bit. See if our speed can help us meet that in the backfield.
They're going to bring one in motion across. They're going to pitch it out. Oh, what a block. Good job by the defense stretching it out. Cooper Brown.
And they're not going to be successful doing that. We're too quick and we're too athletic.
Colby Cook did a good job of occupying 2 blockers. He didn't make the play, but because he forced 2 guys to block him, nobody was left there on the outside when they tried to get it all the way to the corner.
When I was coaching defense, I used to tell our kids, you may not make the tackle, but you make the play.
Absolutely.
And right there is a perfect example. He didn't make the tackle, but he's the one who made the play.
And a good job by Cooper Brown, breaking down, making a really good tackle. 2nd down and 7. Now they're going to try to spread us out there and bring that man in motion again. This time they're going to hand it to 22. And nice tackle there. Who's going to come off that pile? That's Ryder Walk. No, it's Ryder Starkey. We'll just say Ryder. Anytime you see an 8 on the ground, it's got to be Ryder. 3rd down and 4. This is a big 3rd down here.
I almost think this is a 2-down territory because I think Abernathy believes if they can get it to 4th and 1, 4th and 2, they can make something happen.
We drop back into coverage. And and he dropped it. Whoa, what a big drop. What a route and what a pass. That was everything executed except for sometimes you start to turn upfield before you have the ball secured. We did it once in the first half. They've done it now.
Well, for a lot of wide receivers, it's easier to keep your eye on the ball running down the sideline. It's harder when you start running back towards the middle because that's where the nasty people are.
No doubt.
The guys that really want to hit you hard are there in the middle.
That was a great adjustment, too. We jumped into a zone late, and they kind of set down right in it perfectly. We just got lucky that ball, Cooper's going to let it go, and it's going to land out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Let's see where they spot it.
That has been an adventure tonight, knowing where the ball's out and where they spot it.
No
It's
doubt.
not always been the same thing.
I'll be honest. The line judge on our side has done a great job. It's the far side that he's getting a lot of help over there on where to spot the ball. A lot of help. And not by his fellow officials.
I want to criticize that, except I know that I've been guilty of that for 20 years. So
that's part of it.
I'm going to let it pass.
You work. I mean, that coaches do it. You work. That man. Hoping to get a couple calls to go your way. Oh, a nice little cut. Parker lowers his shoulder. He'll drive it in. That's an MC Master Roofing 1st down. Nice carry there by Parker Lyles for about 13 on first down.
It's a great little counterplay. We've had so much success this year on the avalanche or the quick pitch to the outside, and they fake that and then bring the sniffer back underneath and go against the flow. And that's a great little counter that actually makes the avalanche work better later.
Absolutely. Because now you got to, oh, look at that, same thing. You just called it. They had to honor the fact that Parker might have that ball, and we turn around and run the option away from it.
You know, not everybody knows when we hired Coach Ward here, he was a flexbone triple option guy.
Was he? I
And
like it. That's what I ran in high school.
For the first year,
Version of the
we
beard.
ran the flexbone, and then we shifted to the spread, and a lot of credits to Coach Ward for having the ability to go, hey, this fits our kids better. But at his heart, he loves a good triple option, so I've been nice to see him mix that in the offensive playbook tonight.
2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard gain on the MC Master Roofing first down. Oh, another. Oh, the ball came out. We're back on it.
We're back on. Holy cow.
I don't know that he ever had it. Woo.
Lucky than a fat kid that found a donut right there.
It looked like he tried to sneak that into Parker's belly, and it never got in there.
When Abernathy jumped on it and as the kid landed, it just squirted
It
right
squirted
out
out.
from underneath him.
Favor's not fair sometimes.
No doubt. And there's the avalanche sweep we were talking about.
Ooh, man. And we're going to get called for a holding back behind it. Yeah.
Well, this is kind of a textbook about how to kill a promising drive if we don't get some things going the right direction here.
And you have back-to-back first downs. And that's kind of the risk you run when you run those stretch plays is the guys on the back just kind of reach up and grab somebody. So now we're going to empty. No, we're not going to empty. We have a single back, twins up top, twins down low. You got Cooper Brown and Colby Cook to us, Parker Lyles and Jake Fogerson up top. Looks like Starkey in the backfield. They're going to bring Colby across the formation. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to pull it out. And this time Caleb's going to keep it. And he'll go out of bounds for about 2-yard gain.
There's a little growing up in Caleb right there. When he was a freshman, he'd have loaded his shoulder and try to run that kid over, which would have gotten him maybe one more yard, but also put him into exposure, some physical that he doesn't need to have. We depend on him a lot, so nice to see him making a senior decision with the ball.
So 2nd down, call it 19. This time we'll roll the pocket. Oh, we're going downfield and just underthrown. Colby tried to come back to it, but he and the defender just riding each other down the field. So 3rd down and 19.
Not sure that he didn't have somebody on that underneath drag. Looked like Lyles was on the coming across.
Yeah, and those drag routes are there if we can get the time. I think Caleb's looking downfield trying to get it all. And you can't blame him. Colby makes that play. You know, that's a 50-50 ball. Ball just a little short. Skipped out there to Parker Lyles. That ball can get on him. He's got some room to turn that one upfield. Cooper had ran his defender way deep, so it's him and a linebacker.
Yeah, when you get that penalty on first down and then you have an incompletion second, you've got 2nd and 20. That's a tough road to hoe for any high school team.
And that ball, I don't know if it gets partially blocked or if Starkey, He was in a hurry because he had 2 defenders in his face. And they're going to take over on the 28-yard line.
I mean, with that punt, if you know that, you might as well have gone for it
No
because
doubt.
there's, you know what I mean? That
No
it
doubt.
it got you no. And I agree, he definitely had to short leg that a little bit because some guys putting pressure from the outside. And you knew somebody was going to get a break. Man, we've got to hold them here.
So 5:09 to go here in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic third quarter. Woo. Nice pickup after the quarterback turned I don't know if the quarterback turned the wrong way or the running back was the wrong way, but he had to do a little pirouette in the backfield to get that ball to 22. They pick up 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6.
And this is where you hope that they're not disciplined enough to realize 4 times 3 is 12 and a first down. Because we haven't shown an ability yet to be able to stop that just straight power.
They're going to drop back. Oh, that's a hold up top. Nobody. Touchdown. We just let a man behind us. Sorry, it's third quarter here. It's one you just cannot let behind you there.
But also doesn't help when your pass rush is
Yeah, no. Ryder
being
Watkins got drugged to the ground up top.
detained illegally.
Oh, and they blocked the extra point. Go, 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 go. Now go. No, you can't blow that dead! Another home-cooked call. That was perfectly executed by Lincoln Preston. He's patient. He's waiting till nobody pays attention. Nobody has kneeled on the ball. The play is not dead. That is a live ball that as we take off and have blockers in front, they blow dead.
There's a white hat trying to explain what happened to Coach Ward, and I don't think Coach Ward's buying it.
Not at all. I get hometown calls. Like, you're going to get a hold here. You're not going to call a hold here. But there's an integrity issue that comes into play. You cannot blow that play dead. That's not an inadvertent whistle. That's not anything. There is an official standing right next to Lincoln that is watching him and does not blow it dead.
Yeah, if you're going to make the mistake and blow it dead immediately.
Are they going to let them redo it? They're going to say it's an inadvertent whistle and let them re-kick it?
Are you kidding me?
Really? They're going to call an inadvertent
ridiculous
whistle, and then they're going to replay the play. You cannot make this stuff up.
Last call for the 50-50 raffle. Parents of the class of 2026 is at the northeast gate of Antelope Field.
Wow. I get it. There are official shortages all across the way. I get it I get all the things. If they're bigger, they're faster. There's all these reasons why people miss calls. This is inexcusable. Inexcusable. You can't, after a play has been, the play's over. If you want to call it dead, but you can't call an inadvertent whistle after they've missed a try and let them retry it.
And now you've taken away our blocked extra point and potentially given them 2 points. Yeah, if nothing else, there's about to be a makeup call because he just threw he almost had that flag out before the play started. He was going to make sure that happened, and it's the same guy who made the call in the first one. That flag was thrown about 2 seconds after the snap. It's a chop block. That's a 15-yard penalty, and that dramatically alters the options that the Lopes have, because now they're either going to have to kick it from
Which
the
is
18-yard line.
34-yard field goal.
Or
extra point.
Yeah, 34-yard extra point. Or now they're going for it one play from the 14-yard line. So
hold on, they didn't mark it back to 15. That's a personal foul. They only marked it off 10, even though they called a chop block. I mean, they announced a chop block.
This is.
He doesn't get there. He does not get there. You cannot. Okay. This official on this side's about the one guy that's keeping this crew honest. So in a moment where the ball doesn't lie, the conversion still doesn't stand.
Man.
This is the same crew from Muleshoe, and I had big issues there. There was a 2-point conversion. The ball never crossed the line. They gave to Muleshoe down there. There was a fourth down call that they clearly mismarked the ball.
Worked with a great guy named Ken Hoskins, and he used to say, I've been to 3 county fairs and a goat rope, and I ain't never seen anything like that.
I have it. I mean,
that right there fits in that category for anybody's listening knows Ken Hoskins probably heard him say that, because that's a 3 county fair and goat roping kind of incident right there.
It's probably a good thing we're not in New Home, because Rusty Dutton and those guys on the chain crew would have been in all sorts of trouble.
I'm glad we got multiple administrators here, so if something does go crazy, somebody else can go tackle them. I'd rather just stay up here in the press box. Well, again, not exactly what you wanted to have happen, let them get behind you, but you did find a way to keep it to 6 and not 7. You're just down 1 score. You got a chance to go score and take the lead.
I'm saying take the lead. That's the big piece of that equation right there.
You don't want to be down 2 scores.
All right, Lincoln Preston. Now we're setting up a return. And he's got a seam! Up to the 45, where it'll be an MC Master Roofing first down. That was a good job there. Is that 26 or 25? So that's Campbell and Parker Lyles both kind of sealed both sides of that. And then Lincoln makes one in the seam right there. And next thing you know, he's at the 4. I guess he's at the 44.
Hey. We're only going to question the egregious, not the bad right now.
So here come the Leopards looking to answer. This is a big drive because you need to see your offense respond. They'll pitch it out to Starkey. And here's the thing now. Now you're seeing that defense bite up hard every time you pitch it. Starkey's going to throw that ball here in a minute.
Well, and they're also, we're going to fake that little wide side quick pitch and come back underneath to Parker Lyles here in a minute as well. That worked for about 11 or 12 last time. It might be bigger the next time we get it off.
So 2nd down and 11 here for the Leopards. This time they try to keep it between the tackles. Starkey does a good job. He is refusing to go down. Oh, my goodness.
We got a penalty thrown by the back judge from about 30 yards away, and it may be a face mask. His helmet got ripped off.
Yeah, they're backing Abernathy up.
Well, when a kid loses his helmet in a mush like that, and
well,
you
that's
don't
about
call a
the
face mask?
only call the back judge can make from that far
Right.
away. I mean,
Well, that's the only call the back judge should make from that far away.
That's true. So, all right, it's an MC Master Roofing first down. That's the 37 of the Antelopes. Dude, a lot of credit there to Ryder Starkey because he just refused to go down. And they finally, just an act of desperation, reach up and grab the face mask. Caleb has no time. Look at him work the pocket. Nice spin. He's going to turn what should have been a 5-yard sack into about a 4-yard gain. Going to be 2nd down and 6.
Well, and that's huge. You know, they don't – that's a 10-yard swing, a 6-yard loss to a 4-yard gain, and that's not a spectacular play. It's not going to make Sports Center. Pete Christie's not going to show that play tonight. But that is a huge play to give us a manageable 2nd and 6 as opposed to 2nd and 14.
Oh, man. They're keying on Caleb a lot more than you'd like them to on that.
Well, they're sitting 7 guys in the box and basically daring us to do something about it on the outside.
So now you're going twins each way. You're really in 4-down territory. So
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 7. You'd like to get it all, but you don't have to. I mean, there is a big hole behind those linebackers. You can't go, guys. You got to watch that ball.
Now we are in that position of having 3rd and 13, and we need to get 7 to 10 right here to give us ourselves something we can work with on 4th.
Golly. All right, we got a free play coming, and we're going to toss it up. Let's see what happens. And that's interference. Thank you. He's ridden in the whole way.
So that's going to get us a 1st down.
And 15 yards. That should take us down to the 32, 33.
We'll decline the offsides, take the pass interference, and go down.
So the 33 or 20. 33, 23.
Something that's a
23.
little scary for us right now. We got a bunch of officials in the middle of the field talking about something.
Offsides. Declined. Go ahead and call it pass interference. There you go.
All right. And that's why you take that. When you get them offsides, you see that all the time on Saturdays and Sundays. When you know the defense is offside, quarterback's taking a shot. Because the worst that can happen is you take the 5 yards that they've already given you. The best that can happen is a touchdown or a big penalty. And so good job by the Leopards to take that situation and execute it correctly.
So now I got singled down to us. Hand off to Lincoln. Call it, blow the whistle, please. Stuffed at the line. Dude, Carter, that dude doesn't get moved. Holy smokes.
Big old strong boy.
We didn't see him play a lot of defense in the first half, but man, he is a force on that D-line. Follow those blocks. Oh, man. Golly, Cager Stowe. I think he thought Caleb was past him, and he releases his block, and his guy makes the play, limits it to 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. You don't have to run a play if you don't, and we won't. We'll take this to the 4th quarter.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
So that'll be the end of the Slayton Family Medical Clinic 3rd quarter. We'll come back with the 4th. Get you a word from our friends over at Slayton Family Medical Clinic. This quarter of New Home Leopard football is brought to you by the Slayton Family Medical Clinic. As we reach the halfway point of the semester, make sure your young Leopards stay healthy and strong, both on and off the field. For sports physicals, general checkups, and everything in between, Ashley Y., Al Bendeck, and the dedicated team at Slayton Family Medical Clinic are here for you. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call them at 806-828-1600 or just walk in. Slayton Family Medical Clinic, supporting the health of our Leopards all season long. Visit them at 163 South 9th on the Square in Slayton. All right, we're back. Fourth quarter, 3rd down and 9. Leopards looking to answer the Antelope score. To up top, single down low. Good job picking up the blitz. Caleb keeping it alive. Oh, and he's going to throw it down. Caught! Touchdown, Colt Keys! What a job by Caleb Cook! His feet keeps the play alive. He moves laterally, stays behind the line of scrimmage, and Colt Keys works back to him. And Caleb puts it where only he can catch it. He turns around, steps in the end zone, and we are tied at 19, pending this extra point here.
Which, to be honest, on this end of the field has been an adventure.
Yeah, for everybody. McDonald, kick up, kick good! Your Leopards, after that Carl McDonald, Edward Jones touchdown, lead 20-19 with 11:50 to go in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic fourth quarter. Every great team needs a winning game plan. Carl McDonald with Edward Jones is here to help you design your financial strategy just like a coach on game day. Whether it's retirement, college savings, or just getting ahead, Carl's got your back. Contact Carl McDonald with Edward Jones today at 806-698-8849 and let's score a touchdown for your financial future.
That's a great play by Colt Keys.
Man.
You know, Caleb is the one who stretches it out, but Colt drifted to an open spot and didn't. Sometimes kids have that tendency to run away.
Yes.
He just set and put him in a spot where Caleb, even on a bad platform with not having his feet underneath him, and Caleb's got a super strong arm too, but he gets it out there to him and then just makes one guy miss and gets into the end zone. So quarterback and receiver both making that look good right there.
Yes, they are. Man, there is a massive hole at the 35 over there on the home sideline. Now they're going to step up to it. They're going to pooch that ball, kind of bobbled. Nice coverage. Great job by the Leopards. It's going to be 1st and 10. I bet they give it to him at the 27.
Bridger Brown, great job getting downfield, making a play.
Good high kick, too, by Starkey, giving his coverage some time.
That's something we've done better in the second half for sure.
Defense come out and get a stop here. And Kolke's like, give me some water.
How'd they get that ball on the 31?
Oh, whoa. That was tackled at the 26 or 27. Wow.
Oh, there was a flag on the play. We must have been offsides. I didn't see it, and they didn't announce it.
Oh, what a tackle! That's going to be 2nd down and 10. Is that Ty Dutton? No!
Bridger Brown again.
Brown! 2 in a row for Bridger. Sorry, Bridger, I did not mean to try to give you credit. 22 and 25, that far away. Just looks similar.
Bridger's done a great job coming back from that wrist injury, and, man, he makes us better when he's out there and be in the mix with that linebacker crew.
And playing with a pretty solid wrap on that right arm. So really one-handed, I mean, using both arms, but one-handed, making sure tackles. Oh, they fake that handoff. Oh, they get the screen read perfectly by our defense. Get him to the ground, and he is. That's going to be a loss of 1. What a job by our D-line.
65 for Zach Cager-Stowe.
It is.
No, Zach Sellers.
Oh, Zach Sellers, yes.
Zach Sellers coming in making a big play.
Cager's 52.
And he had put pressure on the quarterback. Such good job by Beck and Dutton to slow the screen down. He made the play coming back to it from behind.
3rd down and 10. This is a big one. And here comes Starkey. Looks like he might be coming. He's kind of backed off. We're going to drop. Oh, but look at that. Oh, that's a block in the back. Oh, my goodness. Keys almost had an interception, and then it almost dropped gift wrapped into the receiver's hand. Luckily, he turned the inside instead of out. And it's 4th and 10, and our defense did exactly what we needed them to.
I think that was Cooper Brown over there on that
was
side.
Was that Cooper? Oh, yeah, because Keys is on this side.
Man, I think he'd probably like to have that one back. Cooper doesn't miss many of those.
Not at all. That's another one. 6 and 0 looks similar that far away. And they play the same position. I'm like, guys. That ball angled. Cooper's like, I didn't make the last one. I'll make this one. Tackled at the 43. That ball probably had a lot of bounce in it, so Cooper just making a veteran move of, even if I don't go anywhere, you're not getting another 20 yards of a roll here.
Yeah. And you got him back there for a reason. He's got trustworthy hands. You know he's going to make the play. Get a hold of the ball, even if you don't get a return. Let's just take it right here and not let it get one of those funky football bounces. It's not round, so it bounces in unpredictable ways.
No doubt. 10:07 to go. You feel like the Leopards could go out and really put a statement here by getting a touchdown drive. It's going to be an MC Master Roofing first down from our own 43. Lincoln Preston in the backfield. Parker's the sniffer up front. He's going to cut behind Parker and take a big shot. But picks up 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that going to be 4? They're going to give him 4. They're going to give him 3.5.
It was a nice tackle by number 63 for them playing middle linebacker. He came over and gave a little shot.
Lincoln had to go find his mouthpiece. Did you see how far it went? So here we go. 2nd down and 7. Caleb checking on Lincoln. Everything's good. Well, oh, man. Just missed a block out there.
Don't see us do that a lot. A little RPO action where he could either hand it off, keep it on the run, or throw it. And he made the right read, but our outside receiver let his block slip, and that cornerback came up and made a stop. This big play right here, 3rd and 7.
Man, that had a lot of room, too. If there was one guy to make a tackle, and he made it. So we're going back to the pistol. Play clock clicking down under 5. Yes, sir. Oh, my goodness. Conley had that ball and takes a big shot, and it squirts out. Man, that was a first down.
Nice
if he
play.
Holds on.
Nice play by the kid from Abernathy.
Number 11.
Number 11, Aaron Russum came up, laid the wood on a receiver who had his back turned to him, and that's tough to hold on to the ball right there. If he got it, it'd have been right at the first down marker.
Yeah, Conley did a good job getting past the marker, coming back, giving Caleb a target. Nice job by Starkey getting that one off. And what a punt. What a punt, Ryder Starkey. Not happy with his last one in the 3rd quarter, giving a short field. And what does he come out and do? He pins the Antelopes back at the 5-yard line.
And that says something about a kid when he can have a disappointing play, and the next time he's presented that opportunity, step up and have a great one. They've got a little mental toughness to be able to handle that.
You've coached Starkey a long time. Does that shock you at all?
No, and and I don't get to coach him. He doesn't play basketball, but I've been around him a long time. Watched him play baseball. Watched him play. He's a winner. You want him on your team doing stuff. He's a great kid, and he's got that great confidence without being arrogant. And we've seen what he can do on a football and baseball field.
Oh, I never told you the Starkey baseball story. I'll tell you the next time we have a break. Nice spin move by 22. Oh. Carver down, but he hops up. So they pick up 6 on first down. Maybe we'll call it 7. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 3.
This is a huge down drive for them because they can't let us score, because I don't think they can score twice quick enough. But they've got to find that balance of trying to score, but let the
Boom!
Oh.
Colby Cook! It may be a first down, but he lets him know who's there. 22 did a great job of holding on to that ball because Colby Cook put his helmet on it, and somehow that ball doesn't come out.
Kobe will tattoo you and come through that hole.
7:28 to go here in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic fourth quarter. Going twins to each side, single in the backfield. They're going to bring 11 across. They're going to pitch it to him. Uh-oh. Ty missed. Oh, we finally get him out of bounds, but not before he gains 30 yards.
Levin's one of their speedier guys. That's why they want to get him the ball in that fly sweep action. And, man, he just wove through traffic.
They double-teamed Bridger there, and, man, that opened up a massive lane for him to turn upfield. And Ty Dutton, coming from the backside, laid out, but just could not quite get it. Pushed out at the 49. They'll stand him up at about the 45.
Second down and 4.
It's a 6-yard gain. Abernathy knows what their bread and butter is.
They do. And they, to their credit, the second half, they've been much more consistent at trying to just run it down our throat. And our kids are putting up all the fight that they can. That's not a scheme issue or an effort issue. It's a genetic issue at the moment.
I mean, we're not all 275 like their center. Good job holding him up. Beck did everything he could till the cavalry could get there, but that's going to be a first down. First and 10 at the 40. Now the clock, you begin to watch it just a little bit as it ticks down to 6 minutes to go here in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic fourth quarter. We burned a timeout on that replay of an extra point after they decided there was an inadvertent whistle. Oh my gosh, we missed a tackle in the backfield, and they're going to pick up 9. Man, we had an opportunity in the backfield to make that play, and just Cager could not quite get him down.
You know, that's the unblocked guy. Technically, he's supposed to be reading the quarterback, but that's the conundrum that play puts the defense in. If he drives down, the quarterback can pull it. But if you go after him and they give it to him, he's got to make that play.
He does. And here's the reality: they haven't pulled it all night.
They haven't.
I would tell him you hit 22 every time. Make that quarterback surprise you. Oh, nice job. They're going to pick up the first down, but the Leopards stretched that out.
Darian Duval, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play. And that's an Abernathy.
So 4:58 to go now in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic fourth quarter. Ball at the 29-yard line. Clock is ticking. First and 10 Antelopes. It's kind of that bend but don't break. This is the place you'd like to not break.
Yeah, we'd like to start not breaking real quick.
They're going to spread it out a little bit, but they're kind of in that pistol too. You always know if he turns his back, what a tackle. Probably Ty Dutton. Yes, sir. Ty Dutton breaks down, makes a perfect tackle in the backfield. You know, and at this point, I don't even know why you're giving the shoulder deke. I mean, you're just giving away that you're getting the ball on the counter. Second down and 10. Clock ticks towards 4 minutes to go. Leopard fans starting to make some noise. Just too big of a cushion in the middle.
Surprised they went to the air, but a really nice throw by the young man at quarterback.
Well, and we're giving such a cushion. I mean, that's just a free 8 yards there. You don't mind the 5-yard cushion, but you'd like to keep it at 5. when you allow them to sit down in front of you, make sure you take that thing away any deeper. Because Abernathy on those, they're not trying. I mean, they're taking whatever we give them.
And that's the easiest throw you've got, a stationary target.
Oh, ball's on the turf! Ball's on the turf! I think we have it! We do!
We do not.
How are you going to spot that ball on the 18?
Now this I can buy because when he went down to get it, he had his knee on the ground.
They're going to say he was down.
And if he stood up, whatever happens after that's irrelevant. I can actually, I don't like it, but if that's their rationale, I can buy that.
4th down and 2, 2:50 to go here in the Slayton Family Medical Clinic, 4th quarter. We're going to get a timeout, Abernathy. That's going to burn 1. Both teams will have 2. I'm with you. I would have rather had the ball because we did come off the bottom of the pile with the ball.
Yes.
But if you're going to say his knee was down, but here's the thing, how did he have possession if that ball was still on the ground? Because the ball we couldn't have recovered the ball if he had it in his possession. But it is what it is. Oh, maybe I've got a replay here. I just got a video sent to me from the sideline. Let's see what
the only thing I wondered was if he went down and then came up with it and fumbled it a second time trying to move forward, but
nope. He never has possession of that ball.
Well,
I have. Not that they care, but.
Well, I'm not the guy to talk to about video replay in high school sporting events.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, and the Leopards clear recover. Man, what a big call. But that's all right. Now you got 4th and 2. You got an opportunity to get them off the field. 2:50 to go. Leopard fans on their feet. We got cowbell. Surely we got some horns. Oh, and he's going to get it.
And was there any doubt he was going to get the ball right there?
No doubt. No doubt. And we didn't respond. Oh, we got an injured guy.
That's Jake Fogerson.
That's not a good sign. Yeah, Jake come up from safety. He stuck his nose in there, too.
You don't want to see Jake hurt. It is nice to have some depth like Lincoln Preston to put in at safety.
Man, 2:40 and counting.
I mean, this drive is the ball game. Either they score and win it or we stop them and they don't. There's no times left here.
They hand it to 20. Stretched out. Perfect. Down at the 16-yard line. Kicking's been an adventure tonight. When they've gotten the ball in the air, they've looked good. But the problem is we've blocked 2 of them. So I wonder, do you think you're in field goal range? 33-yarder from here.
I don't think they're in field goal range. You get down to the 5, maybe the 10.
Oh, they're going to drop back to pass. Ball. They give them a touchdown. 25-20.
And from here, I couldn't tell you caught it or not. I know he threw it, and the guy threw it in a really good spot.
He did. Only his guy could have made that play.
And I said that was the last drive maybe in the ball game. I did not anticipating them scoring and giving us a minute 43 to try to get back down the field. You've got to go for 2 right here. 1 does you nothing.
Nothing.
Well, I take it back. 1 gets you where you got to make your extra point.
Yeah, but as much of an adventure as kicking's been for them tonight, I think you go for 2. Hold on, I'll have a replay at the break. We'll zoom in and see if they catch it. Great defense. Good job, Cooper Brown. It's no good. So with 1:43 to go, your Leopards will receive it.
1 minute, 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Abernathy 25, New Home 20.
Well, this is all you can ask for, though. You got a chance to win the game. Yeah, you don't want to go down to the last 4 or 5 minutes and need 3 scores. But we know what we've got to do. We got to get down the field and got to score a touchdown. Kicking's not going to be an issue because the extra point's not going to change anything. So
that ball looks on the turf. I'll have to see it on a bigger screen. It doesn't get quite as pixelated when I zoom, but that's
one of those, and it's hard to referee high school football with 5 guys. That when the way they're spread out, as the ball goes downfield, that gets tough.
Yeah. Well, and the official that calls that is 20 yards behind the play.
Yes.
So, and the receiver, he sold that he caught that ball.
And that's something I guarantee you every receiver is taught.
Yeah.
Sell the catch. Get up and act like you catch it. Because if you get up and are frustrated, that ref's going to immediately go, he didn't catch it. And I've had a kid or two in the past give a little white lie that they caught it and get away with it.
So here we go. 1:43. Man, a big special teams play here would come up. Would be sure helpful. You got Lyles and Preston back. Beck's going to have to take that at the 20. Makes the first man miss. He's up the sideline to the 30. They'll mark him out at the 32. So here you go. 68 yards for your first district win.
2 timeouts. We did get to practice a little 2-minute offense at the end of the first half.
And if you're Caleb Cook, this is what you ask for. Senior year,
man.
ball in your hand, 99 seconds, go be a hero.
And you'd be surprised how many talented kids don't want that pressure. Caleb's one who does.
Oh, no doubt.
Win or lose, he's afraid. He's willing to be the hero, and he's willing to not make it, but he wants the ball in his hands.
Should be illegal contact down here. Parker's hit at about. Jake does a good job. Oh, ball comes out. Jake did a good job working back. They make contact on Parker 10 yards deep. That's got to be illegal contact. You cannot allow the safety to make contact at 10 yards and totally knock him off his route. And that's an easy call. There's nobody between the back judge and that view. So now we come in tight. 1:29 to go. 2nd down and 10. Caleb overshoots Colby on that one. Now it's 3rd and 10.
We've got to be able to give him a clean pocket.
And I think we were about to. He saw the pressure coming, but Starkey was coming over to pick it up.
Right.
And so, and I know that's hard. You see that guy coming, and you don't see Starkey, but Starkey's coming from his backside to pick that up.
And you're taught to step up. It's
everything
that
about
is
it.
tough.
It's just. This time Jake makes the play, but it's only going to be good. Wow, that's where you're spotting that ball? That's going to only be good for 4. That is par for the course tonight. New Home will take a timeout. 1:16 to go. I think New Home took the timeout.
We did. I'm telling you that's a throw not many 2A high school kids can make. You're going cross field from the left hash to the outside the right numbers on a line. Nice catch by Jake taking a hit. I do think that he lost a yard or two on the spot, but that's a throw not many kids can make. And it gets oddly quiet, as if both sides know this play is a big deal.
This is it, man. With 76 seconds left and only one timeout, you don't have enough opportunity to stop it again. So this is the ball game. You either extend it or Abernathy is 1-0. You'd like to see a really hard count here. See if you can't get a free one. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's it. Oh, and he still caught it. Colt Keys is interfered with, and he still comes down with the ball. And you got to be kidding me. You let 22 take that shot. Personal foul. It's going to be first and goal, Leopards.
From about the 6-yard line, total lack of composure by number 22 to get up after a tackle's been made and flip the kid as he's trying to stand up and throw him around.
And it sucks because 22 has played his tail off tonight. You hate for that to be the lasting memory.
He has. But there's been some chippiness, probably on both sides, but there's definitely been some chippiness by a couple of the kids from Abernathy after a tackle, and I'm not claiming us to be angels. It's a football game.
It is.
But that is a pretty easy call. Unless they call this both ways. Unsportsmanlike conduct them.
I don't know how you call
Sportsman conduct there. That's a bailout call.
Wow. Colt Keys doesn't do anything. He's getting up and he gets dumped on his head.
Standing up and gets flipped over, and they're giving him an unsportsmanlike conduct. That is absolutely.
Oh, and now they just gave one to Coach Keys. They're going to back us up 15. Now we're going to be at the 27.
That is terrible. That is a terrible call.
The only guys on the field are trying to that are getting paid are trying to determine the outcome. Kids should decide football games. And you have officials that have decided to make themselves part of the game tonight, and they've clearly been on the Abernathy side. And it is a shame because now you have – but here's the thing. Leopards still have a minute to go.
No doubt.
Still have a timeout, and we've got the ball on the 27-yard line. But it should be first and goal from the 6. This is an MC Master Roofing first down from the 27. Clock's running. Got to go.
You got to take a timeout.
Down at the 25. Take your timeout. Why do you? Kind of shocked that was the play we ran. The fact that you call offsetting, and then the fact that you flag a coach. Here's the part that bothers me. There's zero recourse. Like, there's no accountability.
No. Now, I guarantee you this film will get sent to the chapter, and they'll look at it, and you can even get a response back, hey, they missed this call or this or that. But there's nothing that affects the outcome like the egregious call affects the outcome. It's second down. We got to get 30. We got 38 seconds to get the ball in.
Second down and 7 from the 24. I'll be honest, the clock is our biggest enemy here.
And we're out of timeouts. Don't know what the
down marker. The down markers. What are they doing? Are they saying this is goal to go? There's no chance.
Well, if they called that dead ball after they'd spotted the ball. And regardless, it's goal to go anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in reality. So they're calling this 2nd down and 20. Oh, we got a man. He just couldn't quite come up with it. It's out of reach.
We got a penalty.
I'm sure they're going to call it on us.
I'd be shocked if it's not a hold.
There's no way they accept it, though.
Oh, yeah, they accept it because the down's irrelevant.
They're going to give us another play. I'll tell you this, with our playmakers, I would rather only have to face them twice than have to face them 3 times.
Yeah, that's a valid argument.
And they're going to call a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll take one with them.
It doesn't hurt us.
Construction, your local home exterior experts serving Amarillo, Lubbock, and the entire Texas Panhandle, offers a range of budget-friendly home improvement options to upgrade the efficiency and curb appeal of your home. Whether you're looking for windows, doors, roofing, or jellyfish lighting, we're here to help. We're committed to giving back to our communities by donating 5% of our profits to Panhandle Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
When it comes to your home, only trust the experts at 28 Construction.
28 Construction.
All right, here we go. We got 3 plays, 31 seconds. You got to have a touchdown. Caleb's got to get rid of this ball. So it's out of bounds, 22.9. Now it's 3rd down and basically goal from the 34. They're allowing illegal contact on every single play. You cannot make contact 5, 6, 7 yards down the field, and the safeties do every time, which of course buys their D-line time to get in the backfield because it throws you off your routes. Oh, fumble. They recover. That's ball game. Congratulations to the officials. They have won a ball game tonight. What should have been 1st and goal from the 6 was backed up to the 27-yard line. And it's not just one call. It's stacked over the course of a night, and you hate it because Abernathy should be able to celebrate a victory if they earned it, but tonight you have to ask yourself, How does this game play out if this game is officiated fairly? And I hate that. I hate it, because in high school, every game should be decided by players, but in high school, it should be decided by kids on the football field.
And they made plays. I'll give, Abernathy made plays. There's no criticism of them. They very well may have won anyway. But we're not going to know what happens if that ball's where it's supposed to be when Colt Keys gets flipped upside down and somehow he gets a penalty.
And then you flag.
You flag a coach for stepping up for his kid who didn't do anything to get a penalty.
Man, Leopards had a lot of fight tonight. And you see these officials run. Even if you don't flag the coach and you offset him, you're at the 12. And that's a different ball game. Man, here's what I'll tell you. I'm not going to complain about that anymore, but I'm going to tell you the Leopards fought. There's a lot of fight in this team that we didn't see as much of 2 weeks ago. And if we play the way we played tonight, we run the rest of the district. And don't get me wrong, Post is solid, but we get Post at home, and I like the way we play at home. We took a really tough Muleshoe team down to the ropes. We beat what is a really big physical Liberty team at home, and this was our first time I felt like we really looked good on the road. And so we take this to Floydada next Friday night, and I think we get even in district, and then we get to start looking ahead to Post at home. And that's exciting. I just hate it for the kids who played their tails off and didn't get to decide it on plays. But, man, how about Colt Keys making a big play there at the end? I mean,
huge catch and throw to get us in that position. And if you know Colt Keys, Colt did nothing but try to get up and get flipped by another kid.
Oh, yeah, he landed on his head. It's one thing if you see two guys face-to-face jawing.
And I'd have no problem. I'd have no problem getting all over my kid if he did that.
But
our kid did nothing
Colt
wrong
Keys
right there.
Tried to stand up and got dumped on his head, and that's the part you hate.
Kid just flipped him up as he had a hold of his leg and flipped him up and over, and somehow he gets a penalty. That's just that's flat ridiculous.
Definitely, once again, want to send our thoughts and prayers out to Grayson Snell, who has some respiratory issues, has been battling bronchitis and pneumonia this week, and so and just some beat up, bruised up dudes. But my understanding is we're going to get Brumley back next week. You're going to get Grayson Snell back next week. How about our D line? Very short-handed, playing their tails off.
They did. We talked about the fact that Abernathy ran the ball well, and again, that had nothing to do with how hard we were playing. In fact, physically, they should have been more dominant than they were.
1,000%.
Had we not been putting up the fight we had, playing with the technique we were playing with, I think we were squeezing more out of our genetics and what we had than Abernathy was with theirs. But that's the strength of their team, is their interior and their line.
It is.
And, they use that to their advantage tonight. We talked from the beginning about, can our speed and outside things offset what they do on the inside? And
Carver's every bit as good as he's built.
There's
a reason he signed at Air Force this past week.
There's not many 2A linemen that look like that.
And so, well, we will be back at it on the road in Floydada next week, looking to get even in district as we drop this one tonight. 25-20 on the road here in Abernathy. Man, that was fun in a lot of ways. Just would have loved to have seen it play out on the field.
No doubt.
For Coach Abney, Stephen Lyle, Sideline Sports. For White Jones, man, dominating the camera. How about us not having a camera die tonight? That was fun. And so for all of us, thanks for tuning in. And as always, go Leps.